Alright, so base completed, log updated, return to the base computer. Well, I don't want to go to the base computer. It's freezing outside. Look at that shit. I should have built it around the damn base computer. Why do we never do that? That's the one drawback to this game, unfortunately. Bases and base building is still kind of a wonky thing, even though it had several updates to it. Only for the simple fact is that I don't know how to build the base computer inside of the base. I always do that. Habitation program initializing. Base computer updated. Well, yeah, but it's outside. I don't want to do that right now. So let's take a look while we're waiting for the storm to pass over. This is a scripted event. It's not just randomized. You get the idea to build a base. It tells you to build a shelter, and then all of a sudden a storm shows up. Yeah, it's programmed that way. So these are the things we can build. And you can always change the color of them too. That's the kind of neat thing about it. But don't care. These things I pick up and move around. I don't care what color they are. Base computer and our portable refiner is the only tech that we can build right now. The farming, we can build a containment unit. Decorations, I don't care about decorations. Oh, look at this. Oh, I can build a flag. I claim this land. And a light. I can put a light inside. It's like a dorm room here. And then all the, these are the simple structures we know. So let's take a look at our catalog. Crafted products. These are the things we have built so far. Or can build based off of what we know. These are the items that you can build off of what we know. Now this thing here, yeah, cobalt mirror. I'm sorry, the ones with the wrench and screwdriver are things that we can build. We know the recipes for. The metal plating, the nanotubes, the hermetic seal, the hydrogen jelly, this thing. We don't have recipes for everything. We need to learn them. That's what the nanites are for. Once you learn nanites, you can go to the anomaly, which is a thing that's going to happen. Just keep it in the back of your head. And we will be able to unlock more recipes. We don't have to just go scrounging around through different buildings across the surfaces of planets to get that information. We can go right to one place and unlock it all. And that's what I plan to do. And I'm going to show you how to get more nanites when we do that. Alright, I think it seems to be a little better out here. It's still a little cold, but not as bad. So we can go to our base computer. Yep, get some stuff. Construction, largely a success. Recovered salvage data from nearby plans. Log scans indicate additional subterranean devices. Woohoo! Extract the plans. That's a cool thing. Whoever recorded these logs. Okay, construction research unit. We can unlock that's right. That's a new thing. We can unlock building material or building plans from the construction research unit. We have to build it though, and that requires magnetized ferrite. We're gonna have to to get a lot of stuff here. Now, remember what I told you about those damaged or the broken technology things that has the underground buried technology modules that we can get. They're nearby the broken technology, and we can get them if we dig them up. Now that we have the terrain manipulator, we can do that. Better get to that before I run out of... Don't run out. Well, we ran out. Alright. That's not going to get me shit, but we'll get me something. And remember I told you about picking up rusted metal? Holy rusted metal, Batman. That's a good thing for us because we have plenty. We don't have to dig up as much of the whoop, hello. We don't have to dig up as much. Oh, excuse me. Don't use this clip or trim this clip, one of the two. Alright, what do we need? We need to do is build a terrain manipulator first, which requires carbon nanotubes. So now see, it's given us the recipe for it. It's pushing us along. Carbon nanotubes times 2 and dihydrogen jelly times 1. We need to find... So here we go. Carbon nanotubes. Let's go. See, we're already running out of damn... inventory space. So, okay, carbon nanotubes. Now, before you had to build each one individually, if you do right one or left one, it'll tell you how many you can build. So build times 2. There you go. Now we got the 2 that we need, and then we need to do the dihydrogen jelly, which we have 23 of 40. So, let's see here. Where's our scanner? Did we get any of the blue stuff out of that? No, we did not. Where's the blue stuff at? Where's our blue stuff? Come on now. There we go. Now, okay, here's the bad thing. We're going to anger the Sentinels. He's going to come over and check us out. If you stand there long enough, he will walk away. But if you start messing with stuff, the Sentinels are kind of like the zookeeper. And we are the animals in the zoo, and it doesn't like that we're fighting with everything. Alright, we have got, I think, enough stuff to build. Oh, look at this, a crystal fragment. These things, you just get like byproducts of stuff. They will give you an opportunity to break down and to use them with materials. They also, you can sell them if you want to. I like to break them down because I get more stuff with them. And from that, I got dihydrogen 42. Well, there you go. I did all that, and I didn't need to. All right, it wants us to build the base, so let's build the base, shall we? Let's. Is there a better place to build the base? I tell you what, let's build the base near where the copper is going to be. That would be the smartest thing for us to do. Actually, the first thing to be smart would be to kill that thing. We need to get more oxygen for our life support. Where, let's see here. Where is some copper? Looking for that circle. There we go. Dioxide. We don't need dioxide. We need copper. Sugar. Dioxide. No. Copper. There. Oh, it's pretty far away. Summoner. All right. Let's see if we can go there. It wants us to build the base here. I don't want to do that. I want to go build it where we're close to what we need. Yeah, we don't have enough stuff to build the. Well, okay. Let's do this so I don't lose the thread and have to start over again. Let us build. No, I don't want to build it because if I. Oh, I can't build the base. Wait, I have to build the. I'm sorry. I have to build the terrain manipulator first. So there we go. Let's move this over here, and then build our terrain manipulator here. Oh, okay. I gotta get the. Whoops. I gotta build the hydrogen jelly first. Gotta have the jelly first. Alright, now we can build the terrain manipulator. Yeah, what am I doing? What's going on here? Oh, yeah, I clicked the wrong one. It wants me to do that for some reason. I don't know why. Okay, there we go. And we've done it. Terrain manipulator installed. Now we have to go find a copper. Let's say, okay, activate the terrain manipulator by clicking the triangle, which will switch through, it'll cycle through your different weapons or tools. Terrain manipulator, there, it shoots out a yellow beam. You can do other things. You can mine. If you press the circle, you then create, means you build. Then you can also flatten, which means you just take whatever you're pointing at and then flatten it across. Or restore, which takes everything back to its original look and feel before you started mucking around with it. But again, we don't want to build our base here because there's nothing here. So let's jump back into Radiant Pillar, as it's called, and launch ourselves off. And I should have really done, I did myself a disservice. I made a rookie mistake there. Rookie mistake. Let's, we wanted to go, we should have marked on the, we should have marked where oh, ow, okay, I know. Alright, let's just land here, screw it. We mucked everything up. I want to find, I'm going to have to build some more, fuel. Let's, oh, what are these things? Oh god, what am I going to get ourselves into? Advanced mining relays required. Yeah, we would get that if we would probably set the Sentinels off on our ass, but we don't want to do that. Where is the copper at? Copper deposit 694, 847, not getting any better. 850, not getting better at all. At all. Crap on a Crisket. Let's... Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. Crap. Okay, that's the closest one. Alright, we're going to go there. We're going to build our base over there. We're going to have to run to it because I don't have any more fuel, and I don't want to take the time to build it right now because that'll be a secondary thing. We got to go get copper. We're going to build our base right smack dab next to it. I know it's pointing me in that direction. It's... I'm sort of... I'm doing everything half backwards is what I'm doing. The game is pointing me in the right direction, and I refuse to go that. I'm going my own way. Like Fleetwood Mac up in this bitch. And I'm gonna pay for it. Dearly, heavily with my life if I'm not careful. Sentinels will always be there. You cannot get rid of Sentinels. They're gonna always show up. But if you go inside of a building, Sentinels can't get you. That's the good thing about that. Underground, they can still come after your butt. Look at it. I tell you what, it's a beautiful game, though. Look at all this I mean, this is just insane. Is there anything closer? Do I have to really go all this way? This is how lazy I am as a gamer. Can I go somewhere closer? Is that possible? No. I don't have that option. It's gonna make us do it. While I'm waiting, I might as well... I gotta beef up... I'm not gonna get much out of that. I get some, but not a lot. Alright. Well, also, the terrain manipulator, you can dig a hole, it's just like Minecraft. You can dig a hole, hide out until everything's cool. Now that looks like some copper over there. It's 332. This one's 324. It's just slightly. I'm actually gonna build the base in between the two. Oh, hello. Yes, I want you. Oh, hello. Sorry. Yeah, check me out. Here's my ID. Nothing going on. I'm where I need to be. Alright, yeah, right there. Oh, there's a bird. I see a bird in this. Man, I tell you what, the original, the early game, being able to scan these puppies were hard. They made it easier for you. Alright. Just get those. It always helps to get a little bit of money in your pocket. Okay, we're going to switch over to the terrain manipulator. We only need to get 60 copper. It's a good thing that we have these two copper deposits near each other, because that's going to be good for us when we build what's called the autonomous mining unit, which is we can actually have something mine itself, and we don't have to do anything. Just keep feeding carbon into it. The unfortunate part is it takes I mean, it's not to the point where we have... See, we don't have the survey device required yet. We haven't built that yet. So this is like stone tools versus iron tools, which is the other things. So there we go. Let's get enough to satisfy the requirement for building the base computer, which is to have chromatic metal. I'm going to take out from below. I want to leave enough to put up a autonomous mining unit on it if I have the opportunity to build it. I don't know that I will. We'll see how far this gets us. Also a new thing, silicate powder. Usually when you used to use the terrain manipulator, it didn't do shit. Now it gives you silicate powder, which you can turn into glass, which is also a handy dandy. Because you're going to need it for building bases. Because glass becomes a very integral part to the base building experience. Alright, do I have enough? I've got 117. I've got plenty. Okay. I've left enough. I don't want to take it all. I want to leave some, because I'm going to be putting some autonomous mining units up on this thing once we are able to do so. Alright, we got to set up... Let's set down this sucker here for now. Get in here, put some carbon in it. Don't have much. I'm going to use the... no. I'm going to... Shit. Okay. Put that in there. That'll get us something. We just need to get enough. Where's my copper at? Okay, let's do what we can. We're going to get 50 out of it. I think we need 30. So, but I'm going to keep the rest of the chromatic metal that I get out of it. 10 seconds and we're golden. Alright. Ferrite dust from these rocks, we can go refine all of the rusted metal we got into ferrite dust, and then into pure ferrite, and then into it's just a progression to get the magnetized ferrite. Now, I told you before, there was a planet that had one of its elements was magnetized ferrite. That would be, you know, eventually a good thing to know, and to build an autonomous mining unit there to just keep giving you that stuff. I would rather not take the time right now. Add in some of this here. Look at this, 255 rusted metal. That'll give us 510 ferrite dust. That 510 ferrite dust will give us about 510 pure ferrite, which will give us 205 magnetized ferrite, and that is more than enough than what we need to in order to do that. So I'm probably going to keep it into ferrite dust for the time. I forget how much. Wait, what's the construction? What was it here? Portable construction research unit is 20 magnetized ferrite. I'm not going to waste it. I mean, I could. It wouldn't matter. It would be great to have it around, but I probably shouldn't. But I do want to have all of this turned in from rusted metal to the ferrite dust, because we can't do anything with rusted metal, and you get twice as much for it. It's always a good thing to get. So let's oh, go away. You don't see me. John Cena, you don't see me. Alright. Yeah, there we go. Come back and take care of it. Alright. Oh, what happened here? We ran out of fuel. But that's okay. Because we got everything we need. Alright, now. Do it again. Another minute. Another minute. Ooh. Brisk. It's brisk out. We need to get some more. While we're waiting for that, we're going to get some more. Piss off the locals. Yeah, you got to come find me there, dude. I don't think so. Unless you really, if you can lay off the mining for, or do stuff like that. If you can lay off the mining for a little bit or get out of the way, they won't pay attention to you. If you blatantly break the law or, do something in front of them, then they'll come after you. Hopefully, you just jump inside here. They won't bother you. Okay, alright. Okay, green means good. Now. Oop. So that gives us 31. And what do we need? What do we need? What do we need? For that we need 20. Plenty. We won't use it up too much. The only problem is that if we start getting into the idea of saying, well, we want to keep some of this item and some of that item, we're going to run out of storage space. And we haven't got to the point where we can build storage containers or chests or stuff like that. So we will be in trouble otherwise. Okay. Carbon nanotubes. I got some more carbon. We can actually put some of this stuff high capacity. We've got plenty of room for high capacity. Alright, let's do the 2 carbon nanotubes. What is that what I need? No, 1 carbon nanotube. Oops, I don't want to build more than I need at this point. Inventory space is limited. So, okay, there we go. Alright, slap it there. Should be fine. Okay. Construction unit, research unit. Analysis is unit online. Diagnostic suggestion. User should recover, salvage buried technology. Yeah. So, let's see what we can build while we're here. Teleporter. That would be nice. We don't have any of the salvage data yet, so we got to go back out. Now, it would be nice if we were on a planet that was a little bit more forgiving than this, because we've got to deal with the elements. As you can see here, those shield-looking things is what we're looking for. You got one over there. That's pretty much the closest one. One over this way. About the same amount of space. Alright. Keep thinking I'm playing on my other game, where I have the double boost, and I gotta remember I don't have that. You know, we went back to the basics. All right. 248. Did we get all this stuff here? No, we did not. Always take some more stuff. All right. More rusted metal. Now, you know, as you can see, we have these deposits on the planets. You know, like that one over there, of salt. There are some planets that have a deposit of strictly rusted metal, and you can mine them up, or when you get to the point where you can build autonomous mining units, you can just pretty much auto mine ferrite dust. You have to refine it, and once we get to the point where you can build a large refinery, the portable refinery, you know, the portable refiner needs to have fuel put into it. The large one does not. You don't move it around. It just stays in one place, and you put stuff in it, and you don't have to fuel it, which is a nice thing. Okay, so we got to find buried technology. We found it. It's underground here. Use your terrain manipulator and mine through. And of course, I've got no freaking inventory. I've got no inventory anywhere. Are you kidding me? Oh, see? All right, what have I got here? Pure ferrite. This is one of those talking about, you know, doing that. Oh. Shoot. All right. Let's see here. We got one oxygen capsule. Oh, you hate to do it. You hate to do it. How much can we put into our life support? Only 9. That really sucks. All right, we got to go back to the house, or to our little shacky shack for a second. This is the part of the game that really sucks, is where you have this managing your inventory. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go back and I'm going to throw the rest of that junk, the rusted metal we just found, into the refiner. That gets it to something that we can hold with. We can like slot it in something else. Ooh, okay, didn't want to do that. And if I had the starship here, which I don't think we can do just yet. I'm going to see if I can. Back in the early days of the game, it cost you, you had like some kind of a chip or something like that you could get. It would cost you to move your ship from one place to another. I don't know that that's still the case. If that's not the case, and I don't need anything extra to have built, then we can zip the ship over here, and that's just pretty much put stuff in the trunk, you know, and keeping stuff in the house. Let's see if we can do that. Let's see here. Summon. Can we summon our ship? Can we do that? No, we cannot do that just yet. We can't summon the ship. That sucks. We're not there yet. We're not to that point. Okay, not a problem. Not a problem. And the problem, well, the issue is going to be that this will solve itself, and that I will have to end up using the oxygen or the capsule to do that. So that's not a problem. So let's go back. We got to go all the way back. This is the sucky part. We're gonna go find some more of these too after we get this one. Usually get 1 or 2. Per salvaging of. Oh, let's not be crazy. Yeah, there it is. We're gonna go get the other one as well because there's 2. I'm gonna try to get a couple more if I can, because it's always nice to have them on hand in the event that you want to research more. I mean, the teleportation device is not going to matter because until we get to a space station, we can't do anything with it. So, unlocking that, it's unlocking it to get to other things at this point, not just because we want that. Alright, now, further help our cause. by... we'll wait on that one. Where's the other one at? It is... There was another one around here somewhere. Where was it? Yeah, we know. Oh. Okay. Well, we're not going to get a chance to see it for right now because the storm's coming. Might be destined to be that way. Who knows? Let's go back to the house. Oof. Oh, there's one over here. Let's just go get this one real quick. Oh, come on. Alright. Hey now, why aren't you working? That's odd. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button. Holy crap, that was stupid. I was restoring. Alright, we really gotta run. Ooh, mama. Yeah, no kidding. Get inside. Walk this way. Babe. Hey. That's why I always pick up extra sodium early in the game. You need it. Okay. Shake off that, shake it off a little bit. Okay. That'll free up a spot and take all the rest of that. Okay, what are we doing now? Oh yeah, construction unit. Analysis, blah, blah, blah. Research biddable. Okay, we have this. I keep saying the word okay, I apologize. We have two items here. We have the research, available, billable technology and research structures. Structures are, you have buildable technology, structures. These are all the things you can build. We don't really care about this right now. Not a big, this is not a, we ain't living here for very long. It's a stop on the road. We want to undo this one. Okay? Now, to build one of these suckers, we need to make some metal plating, some carbon nanotubes, and we already have the sodium. There is a secondary component to all this. This is part of the Beyond update. Previous to this, you just plopped the base teleporter down and you were done. That's all you had to do. Now, you have to power them. Your items outside of this couple of portable items, portable tech being the construction base unit, the base computer, and the portable refinery, those are not needing to have power. But to have this teleporter, to have other items in this, in the vein of tech, let's show you what we have here just to give you an idea. I have 4 more salvage data I can use. I can get the biofuel reactor, which is a early game big thing to have, and a save beacon. Save beacon is just to save your game. Truthfully, you can do the same thing getting in and out of your ship. If your ship's not around, you may need that. After that, you get electrical wiring. Big deal for these items here in this line. Health station, not that big of a deal. Signal booster, it can be used. It's not pertinent right now. These are the big ones here. Battery power, solar panels. Those two here, this is what we really want to get to, because solar panels can power our bases for free as long as there's sunlight. There's a day-night cycle. You lose power if you don't store up enough. So sometimes it becomes a balancing act to having enough solar panels on your base and enough batteries to store up the extra stuff to run things overnight. Yeah, you might want to start building up solar panels early on, having batteries to keep all that storage so that when you have to start hooking things up, the batteries run everything for a while, the solar panels recharge it all, and then overnight it runs off battery power. And then, but like I said, there's math involved, all kinds of fun stuff there. We are actually going to unlock this. You know what? We're not going to do it now. Actually, we're not going to do it now because we're not staying here. But we will rename our base. And when we use the transporter, we can always get back here, but it's not going to do anything for us. There's probably a million of these lying about the universe of this game. Let's rename it. R. Whoops. First. Base. Our first base. We'll name it that. Our first base. And we can upload it for the hell of it. And it gives us a... So now that we have a base, now that we have that, now we can summon our ship. Let's see here. What do we need? Oh, large stuff. Oh, I can't do it without... I'm out of gas. That sucks, doesn't it? Alrighty, well, craft metal plating. 4 of those puppies. Can we make them? Yes, we can. What's the next thing we gotta build? Come on, tell me, game. Gather 100% 100 carbon and then craft 2 nanotubes. I'm just following your rules here, dude. Now what do you want us to build here? They want us to actually build we're going to have to build a teleporter. Even though I don't want to, we're going to have to build a teleporter because it wants us to do it. So we will. Fine. Boop. Alright, I'm going to put this thing out here, but it's going to come up with a big old zap in it because we can't... We have to power the base. We have to... I didn't want to do it. The game's making me do it. I was going to try to get away with it, move around. And, you know, we really could, but for the sake of it, we need to be able to do these things. So let's... Yep. Yep. Alright, we have 3 left. We're going to do it. Okay. So, it's going to be dark, which sucks. Right. So, the next thing we have to do is we have to go get our ship. But, I would like to build some of these things so I can charge a battery so I can have it. In order to do that, though, go up in the power and industry. Biofuel reactor needs some metal plating and oxygen. I don't know what I have. I don't have enough of anything. Getting the actual right thing. I know I have some in the refinery from doing all the rusted metal, and this is extra. I'm just doing extra to have it. And I also get some sodium because I'm going to have to build my hazard protection back up because chances are I'm going to run into shit trying to go back to the ship. Alright, what did I say it was? 1 metal plating. 1 metal plating. And it can charge while we go. And that's the whole thing, is I can have the damn thing charge while we're waiting. While we're off running back to the ship, this sucker can charge up, get some power into it, so they can run the transporter. Now the problem with that, though, is because the transporter itself will run on battery power until it runs out. Once it runs out, it's going to be dead. It won't have any more. And if we happen to go away and then come back or whatever else, you're not going to find the lights on. Like it will just run out. So you can get later on, you can get into the game, you can have things like switches and breakers and stuff like that. You can basically control when your power is on and when your power is off, which is a nice thing. So like, hey, you know, forget to turn the lights off before you leave the base. That way you don't waste everything. Meanwhile, what would be also nice is that when you come back to a base that you haven't been to in a while, you turn the power back on. All the batteries might be charged, and therefore you're going to be up and running in no time. You don't have to sit around and wait out cycle for everything to happen. And that's a nice little trick there for you, free of charge. So let's see here. What else do we need? We needed oxygen, and we needed... Okay, we got oxygen, and we got... Alright, let's do this. Alright, now, a battery itself is going to be magnetized ferrite, which we made some, and condensed carbon, which we have to make. So let's go find that magnetized ferrite that we were talking about. I got ferrite dust. Let's add some more. We just picked up ferrite dust. That'll give us 184. What did I say it was? For power and industry. Power battery is 60 magnetized ferrite. We need a shit ton of carbon. Okay, we're gonna have to go on a little explorer. You know, go get some trees. Hello. What? That didn't work. There we are. I forget if it's a ratio of 1 to 2 or 2 to 1 on carbon to condensed carbon. If we had a advanced mining laser, we could get advanced carbon, or I'm sorry, condensed carbon from those big red crystal things sticking out of the ground, which is what I thought I was getting before. I don't know how I did it. I think I picked it up out of one of those containers. I wasn't paying attention. Oh, come on. I'm like bouncing everywhere. Alright, how much do I got? 160. Let's go to 200 just in case I need... It's a 2 to 1 ratio. Yeah, okay, we're good. Alright. Let's see here. How much magnetized ferrite do I actually have? I have 11. Put that in high storage. Drop a little bit in. You can do that just reducing the amount. Saves on power too. Because I'm going to need it. $31 at 60. Well, that sucks. That'll help. Alright, we'll drop our carbon in here. Yep, it is a 2 to 1 ratio. So we'll add more. Alright. Let's build us a battery. Well, it's now dark, so nothing's going to charge. Oops. Alright. Same thing like a refinery. It takes fuel. It takes different types of fuel. It can take oxygen as well. If you had an oxygen harvester, or atmospheric harvester, you could get oxygen out of the air on certain planets, not every planet. Let's see here.
Technology recharge.
Alright, let's hook up the wiring on this sucker. Because we learned that. R2. Connect it right to that spot. Now that battery is being charged. Let that just run for a while. This is if we had enough stuff to build the solar panel. Well, look, we can't do switches yet, but if we had enough stuff to build the solar panel, which we haven't yet, the solar panel could charge during the day. We could charge the battery and then run this when we need to. But we don't, so it doesn't really matter. So I think what we have to do now is I think it wants us to head back to the ship. Which, connect the power grid. I already did that. Place a plug on the socket to begin laying wires. Snap wires directly to another plug. We did all that. But we can't do anything. I don't understand. We can't do anything. I don't want to... Yeah, let's... I don't want to run that battery out. Let's... We can delete that. This is still charged. We can do this right here. And then throw some fuel in here. Alright, boom. We powered the base. But we can't use this yet. Can we? Yeah, temporarily restricted to in-system. Yeah, we can't do that. I don't know why he had us do that. Kill that. Yeah, I'd rather do that. I'd rather do that. Alright, I gotta go back to the base computer. Additional archives recovered. Okay, now I can tell. So, okay, I understand why they're doing this now. Yeah. So they're telling us we can't use the teleporter. It had us build all this stuff. We can't use the teleporter until we've gone to the space station. We have no way of connecting to anything until you've gone through a portal or created a base or something like that. You can't teleport to it. The space station is out there in space, so that's where it's telling us to go to. Once we go to the space station, we can then use the teleporter there to come back to this base if we choose to. And it actually will save us on some fuel and some time. But unfortunately, because we do not have any fuel in the ship, we have to build some fuel tank. So let's get some stuff to make. How much do I need? 50, alright. How do I not have enough ferrite dust? How do I not have enough ferrite dust? Because I turned it all into pure ferrite, that's why. What do you think the odds are that we're going to get some oxygen or hydrogen, dihydrogen out of these geodes? Probably little to none, but we will check it out. Now we're getting ferrite dust out of it, of course. Got a shit ton of that. Not what we need. Alright. So we have that much. How much more do we need? 10 more. Ship is that way. What are the odds that we'll find any? Yep, on the way. Alright. So let's go back to the ship. We'll go into space. And that will take us to the next spot. far away is the ship? It is 500. It's a long way. Yeah, the unfortunate part of making that mistake of not knowing where we were going when we took off to find the copper deposits was just dropping it wherever and not having any gas left in it. That was dumb on our part. Oh, we could have a little fun here. I'm gonna see something funny. Watch this. Jetpack. Whee! I don't want to do that. You be careful with that kind of stuff. You don't have a good jetpack on. You should find yourself dropping at a high rate of speed, straight into the ground. All right. We've set out. We've traveled 8,000 steps. We got our steps in for today. So now we've pretty much done everything we can here. We got to go to the ship.
Product constructed. Technology recharge.
And get to the space station. And that's where we're going to be at for now. So we will see you next time as we make our way to the station. Yeah, you know what? We'll land. I thought it was farther away than that. Using the pulse engine, we got there faster than I thought we would. So we'll land, and that's where we'll cap it. Because that can save our game. The Yakuza, or no, Yukaza. Whoops. Alright. There we go. So we'll see you next time. How about that? There you go. Look at that, there's a shot right there.